Welcome, everybody. John Zegar. Good evening, good evening, good evening. 8:22, Eastern Slope, Colorado. Temperature, I believe I just checked it, was like 47. You want to go with that? Shall we go with 47? Let's go with 47. I thought that it got up to 66 today. I don't know. Let's go with that too. Got up to 66. And tomorrow we're supposed to move up again a little bit. Yeah, let's say 70. I don't know what to tell you about the weather. They get in the ballpark is what they do with the weather. And that's pretty darn good. Good for them. They get in the ballpark. They don't hit the ball out of the park at all, but they're close. Within a day or two or three. So it's been not raining. Well, I guess sometimes it rains. What's a mist? Is a mist a rain? It's been misting and lightly raining off and on. Let's go with 2 days. Last 2 days. Anyhow, that's what I recall. I think it's kind of doing the same thing right now out there, but I'm not going outside to look. I'm at home, obviously. Had a busy, great, wonderful day. Today was a day to take matter and move matter in order to produce some income. I've talked about that before. Sometimes I have to go do labor in order to generate some income to survive. I wish I could say I do this all the time and generate money from this kind of thing. Psychology, neuroscience, coaching, consulting, workshops, lecturing, blah, 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 blah. But I don't. And that's the way it is. I was on my way out the door this morning. I got up at 4, to meditate. It's just a great time to meditate. The serotonin is just kicking in. Just barely starting to kick in. Probably kicks in a little closer to 5 than 4. But I get up and have coffee, half and half, decaf. And sometimes I fix a couple eggs and a couple strips of bacon. It's different on different days, but I generally like that. And then I'll meditate. It's a great time to meditate. You get, for me, a little deeper. Now, I don't have any mystical experiences like all those girls out there. But I get some pretty serious work done meditating that time of the day. And I'm pretty happy about it. But anyway, so sometimes I go back and catch an hour of sleep and get back up or whatever and kind of clean up the place. I don't know who comes in here at night and messes up my place, but it's a mess when I wake up in the morning. I swear there's somebody that comes in here and they're in the refrigerator. They're making sandwiches. They have some dessert, some ice water, some iced tea, some who knows what. And then they leave everything all over the place for me to get up in the morning and have to clean up. So, I don't know who comes in. So I got up anyway, cleaned up the place, got everything ready to go to the gym, get a phone call from Florida, major, what would it be? Company that triages out work for people across the United States for different skilled people that do different skilled work, right? And they were asking if I could do some work within a 50-mile radius of here, for their company. And, they kind of pay pretty good. Actually, I set the pay, and they either agree or don't agree. So I set the pay pretty high today, and took me 4 hours of work. Yeah, 4 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I worked 4 hours and made pretty good money if I get paid. But, most of these kind of companies like this are 30 days out to 45 days out before they send you the check. I don't know, their billing cycle. They have lots of people like me all over the United States, so I guess, it's a little more complicated, and it just isn't something where you get paid within a week or two, and it's good money. But what is this, the 22nd? Let me see. It says 22nd, so April, May. Probably towards the end of May. I'll get paid on this particular job. And I'm optimistic and hopeful, and they seemed relatively happy with me that, maybe they would be sending some additional work. Boy, would that be great. And so that's all I've done all day. And then I came home and got home kind of late, around 5 or something. And never got a shower done. Maybe tomorrow I'll get up and get my shower and shave and hit the gym and the weights again. My shoulders are feeling better, so I think I might be back on the bench tomorrow. I'm going to give the dumbbell bench a try first. I don't know if we have dumbbells over 100 pounds or not over there. I think we just go up to 100. But I'm feeling like I could probably press 200s, 100 in each hand. Or I'm feeling I might get, I don't know, maybe I'm being optimistic, but maybe I might get 350 or under. I'm not quite sure how that's going to turn out. I'm not even sure I'm going to go for a max tomorrow, but I might just do reps at 2 1/4 and 275 and 295. I don't know how many reps I'd get out of 315, but I sort of have a plan. I don't want to hurt my shoulders again. I know that because it's a week in recovery. So my bench is down to once a week now at my age. I can't max out every day. What am I drinking? Ice and lemonade and iced tea. Arnold Palmer's drink, huh? Moving energy. Kind of an interesting topic. I've been listening to some more YouTube from different groups of people that have their own programs. I don't know how I'm going to start describing that, because everybody's program is the same thing. They just put a couple different words in for what other people use, and the bottom line is all the programs are the same. Boy, I was listening to some of Dr. Joe's testimonials. Oh boy. I should not even talk about it anymore, I guess. You guys certainly have the hint that I am getting pretty irritated with the wannabes out there. I read 3 of them this morning early. One was about a friend of a friend's dog. You know, if you could help the dog out. What meditation works best to buy a car? What meditation works best to, I don't know, save my job? Somebody was in a position of possibly getting fired from her job. I don't know, they're just crazy, crazy things. They should just not be allowed on the internet. There's a group, right, under Dr. Joe. It's all of his thousands and thousands of followers, right? I don't know what they call them. And you have to join. And any one of them that says I'm a newbie and which book has the meditation for my illness, whatever bizarre, stupid, illiterate illness the person has. They just make this crap up. Oh boy. And then these people get on and they talk about, every significant word that Dr. Joe says, regarding Kundalini or mystical experiences or breathing or, oh man. One person was complaining, it was a guy, no, it was a gal, about the breathing made her uncomfortable. Whew, man. I don't know. Whatever happened to people that were just sick and dying and self-healed? I don't know where they went. I don't know where they went. I don't read anything anymore about them anywhere. So now we're into this one I've been working on for quite a while, the past couple months. And they were talking about moving energy. You've heard me reference to it lately. And I'm really into this. And they want you to practice slow. The reason we're talking about this is that everything's energy, right? I went through this a couple days ago. everything is energy, and it runs off of different vibrations, right? And if you're positive, your frequency is high. And if you're negative, your frequencies are low, and you have disease, sickness, illness, trauma, diagnosis, right? So what they're suggesting is to learn how to move energy. No, not, can I move this table from here to there? It has nothing to do with that. Can I move energy within my body? Is the starting point. And so what they do is they talk about, concentrate and focus, while you're in meditation on your right hand or arm, and try to move all of the blood over into your right arm or your right blood so that it warms up and you can noticeably tell you've done something. And in turn, your left hand or arm may possibly, get cold or tingly because it's lacking, the proper amount of blood or circulation over there. And they say to work on stuff like that initially. Learning how to control the energy in your body. Take that to the next step. You're a negative person. You are having things go not in your favor. You're running into situations and events and people that are displeasing, hurtful, hateful, and it stirs up anger, maybe some resentment, maybe some hostility, some revenge, at any rate, negative things out of you. That's all energy stuff, right? And we get in this rut of, after a while, acting that way as things continue to get negative. Well, the reason things continue to get negative is because you're negative. And it talks about the people who don't understand how come they can't manifest anything. Don't understand how come their intentions aren't coming true. Can't understand why their prayers and intentions dissipate. Because they're negative. You all know and understand, as well as myself, if not better, that if you act that way during your day, during your week, during your month, during the year, during your lifetime, you are going you are going to get a disease. You're going to get sick. You're going to go into lack. You will find yourself out on the street somewhere, sleeping under some gutter. You will be going to the food bank to get some crap fruit that you shouldn't even be eating in the first place. You'll be sleeping on some bunk in some mission and having some guy walking around pissing on everybody. Listen, your life is bad, or may be bad, or is getting bad, or is not positive because you are doing that. Nobody else is doing that. That's energy. That's frequency. That's energy and frequency that has taken a nosedive. And it becomes addicting. Everyone should just get off of the internet completely. If I get on there in the morning and I will give myself maybe 10, 15 minutes, and that's way too much. And I don't see anything, I don't read anything that's positive and humane. I really don't. Maybe twice a week. Maybe 3 times a week. I'll run across a story where something is heartwarming. And I know automatically that person has their energy level up and their frequencies are up and they're probably not sick and they're pretty healthy and, they're doing a good job controlling or moving their energy around. Well, that's the point here. You guys need to practice. And again, maybe you already know how to do this. I don't. I think I do. And occasionally, I believe I accomplish that. But here's the deal. Understand, if you break every single part of you down into atoms, and how do I say this? You all understand atoms and neutrons, protons, and electrons are all energy. There is no matter. Physics. This is Physics 101, you guys. So if, you're a trillion cells, right? So if you break your body down to atoms, there is no matter. You're not comprised of matter. You see things in terms of matter because we live in a Newtonian world, a three-dimensional world. Our subconscious tells us from everything that's collected, this is matter. We did not grow up in quantum mechanics, where they talk about what things actually are. So we're matter. And we had better learn how to move our energy around. We're not moving energy. We're not moving matter. We're moving energy. If you want to get well, learn to move your energy. If you want to get sick, learn to move your energy. So start off with little things. Last night I was meditating. I've meditated at night. I'll meditate tonight. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to bed. But when I'm done, I will meditate before I fall asleep and try to hook into my subconscious so that it has work to, it has so much work to do anyway. Each and every one of us, our subconscious has to fix everything that we break all day long, right? So I'm just giving it suggestions of things I need to have done. I'm kind of at a critical point with income and money. I don't have any. And from time to time it gets more stressful than others. And last night I purposely spent time in my subconscious setting out intentions, right, for some income in a very, very short period of time. I was very specific. And again, when you put these intentions out and when you're dealing with your subconscious and when you're dealing with energy, you have to be very, very specific. It is going to answer whatever you put out there. You will get something back. It's the law. I hope you understand that part. It's the law. The universe is very concrete. It doesn't care if what you're doing, whether you're murdering somebody or robbing a bank with a banana, or you're intentionally asking, for something heartwarming to enhance your life and those of people around you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't care. It's going to give you stuff back. So anyway, I was asking around the need for security, financial security. I didn't specify money. Because what I really, when you think of money, what are you really asking for? You're asking for security, right? So rather than saying I'd like, $486, I just talk in terms of I'm in need of some immediate financial security. I wake up this morning, haven't even got a thought of what I meditated on last night. Did not enter my brain. Sure enough, I don't know, what time was it? 8:30 or something like that. Here comes the phone call in. And, John, we'd like to be able to get you on our list of providers, and we would like to use you exclusively for your area. And I think we can keep you pretty busy, and this could be a lucrative arrangement for you and a good relationship for us as well. There you go. The universe answered my prayer and intention. I moved energy around. So anyway, you do have to practice this stuff, you guys. And you do have to find out that you're capable of receiving stuff. It does come back to you. It does arrive. It does show up. Maybe not necessarily in the form that you want, but it does come back if you can be specific enough about it. So anyway, I kind of was ranting and raving there. By all means, put money into my PayPal account. I am in need of that right now. Penny, nickel, dimes, quarters. My PayPal account is jzegar@gmail.com. jzegar@gmail.com. And I think the rain's over. I think we've got sunny skies for the rest of the week. What day is this? I don't know. I don't know what day it is. Well, anyway, I hope you have a good rest of the week, and I will try to get back on here tomorrow or the next day as soon as I can. And God bless everybody. Take care of one another, and I look forward to talking to you all again real soon. Thanks. See you. Bye.